Have you ever found yourself questioning the hidden motives behind someone's behavior? Consider this. A woman in your presence adjusts her posture. Her smile lingers longer than usual, and her laughter feels just a little more genuine. Is it mere coincidence? Or is there something more profound at play? From a Stoic perspective, the subtle cues people reveal often hold truths that words may never express. As Marcus Aurelius once observed, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Likewise, actions, often unconscious, reflect the true nature of intent. In the realm of human relationships, especially attraction, such actions can offer clarity to those wise enough to perceive them. Imagine the gift of understanding these signals, not to manipulate, but to align your own conduct with virtue and reason. What if the secret to connection lay not in guessing her feelings, but in observing her actions with calm discernment? In this journey, we will uncover the subtle, often unnoticed signs that a woman's interest in you runs deeper than appearances suggest. Stay with me, for what follows is not merely a list of behaviors but an exercise in Stoic mindfulness. An invitation to observe, reflect, and approach relationships with sincerity and wisdom. For in these quiet gestures lies the answer to a timeless question. Does her heart align with yours? Let us begin. Signs she's deeply attracted to you. Number 1. She mirrors your energy. Imagine standing before a calm, reflective lake. The ripples you create are mirrored perfectly in its surface, a silent testament to your presence. When a woman is drawn to you, her behavior may unconsciously mirror your own. She adopts your gestures, your tone, even your rhythm of speech. This act is not calculated. It is a natural harmony, a subtle signal of connection. From a Stoic lens, this alignment speaks to the shared energy that arises when two souls resonate. Epictetus reminds us, we are all woven together in the fabric of humanity. Observe this mirroring not with vanity, but with gratitude, for it is a sign of rapport and trust. Number 2. She becomes more attentive in conversations. In a world cluttered with distractions, attention is one of the most profound gifts a person can offer. When she listens intently, her eyes fixed on yours, her presence fully anchored in the moment, she demonstrates an investment in you. It is as if her entire being says, "You matter." A Stoic philosopher would see this as a reflection of mutual presence, what Seneca calls the art of living in the moment. Cherish such moments, for they are fleeting and precious. Number 3. Playful teasing or banter. There is a fine art in the exchange of light-hearted teasing, a balance between wit and warmth. When she engages in playful banter, she is not merely speaking. She is inviting you into a space of shared joy. It is a sign of comfort, of familiarity blooming into something deeper. Marcus Aurelius might remind us that humor, when rooted in kindness, reflects a virtuous soul. Respond with grace and sincerity, for this is the foundation of connection. Number 4. Subtle changes in her routine. When someone begins to make space for you in their life, even in small ways, it is a silent proclamation of your importance. Perhaps she takes an interest in your hobbies or adjusts her schedule to align with yours. These are not grand gestures but quiet affirmations of her willingness to prioritize you. As Stoics, we value actions over words. Pay attention to these adjustments. They are her way of demonstrating care without fanfare. Number 5. Unintentional smiling. There are smiles born of politeness, and then there are smiles that emerge unbidden, as if joy has spilled over the edges of her heart. When her face lights up in your presence, even during mundane moments, it is a reflection of how you make her feel, a warmth she cannot contain. Seneca would remind us, a happy life is achieved through harmony with one's inner nature. Her smile is a glimpse into that harmony, a signal of the delight she finds in your company. Number 6. curiosity about your world. Questions are the gateway to understanding, and when she shows genuine curiosity about your world, your values, your ambitions, the people who shape your life, it reveals her deeper intentions. She is not merely passing time. She seeks to know the essence of who you are. To a Stoic, such curiosity is a reflection of shared humanity. Welcome her questions with honesty, for they pave the way to mutual growth and understanding. Number 7. Physical proximity. Consider this: a woman who consistently chooses to be near you, who subtly closes the space between you, is expressing more than proximity. She is communicating comfort, safety, and perhaps a longing for closeness. Marcus Aurelius would call this alignment with nature, a physical manifestation of emotional connection. Honor this unspoken gesture and approach it with the integrity and respect that virtue demands. In observing these signs, approach with the detachment and mindfulness that Stoicism teaches. Do not let these signals inflate your ego or cloud your judgment. Instead, recognize them as opportunities for deeper connection, moments where two paths may intersect in harmony. As you reflect on these signs, ask yourself, am I prepared to meet her sincerity with my own? This is the way of the Stoic, the way of wisdom in relationships. Let us continue building emotional understanding. True connection, the kind that nourishes both heart and soul, is born not in fleeting attraction but in the quiet labor of understanding. When a woman reveals her interest through these subtle signs, she extends an unspoken invitation, not just to be seen, but to be known. The question is, will you rise to meet her vulnerability with wisdom and virtue? The art of listening with intention. A Stoic knows that listening is not merely the act of hearing but of offering one's full presence. As Epictetus reminds us, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. When she shares her thoughts, her hopes, or even her smallest frustrations, do not rush to respond. Instead, pause, reflect, show her that her words matter. To listen well is to honor her trust, to create a space where she feels safe in her authenticity. This is not only a gift to her but a cultivation of your own patience and empathy, a Stoic practice in its highest form. Validate her emotions without judgment. Human emotions, while often tumultuous, are as natural as the rising sun. When she expresses joy, worry, or vulnerability, receive these emotions with grace. Marcus Aurelius teaches us to meet the world with the same calm as the sea meets the shore, neither resisting nor overwhelming. Validation does not mean you must agree with every sentiment. It means acknowledging her feelings as real and meaningful. By doing so, you foster a bond built on respect and mutual understanding. Balance strength with gentleness. To many, strength is seen as the Stoic ideal, but it is gentleness, when paired with strength, that forges the deepest connections. As she reveals her attraction and trust, let your response be tempered with kindness, firmness without harshness, confidence without arrogance. This is the balance of a virtuous soul. Seneca reminds us, kindness is invincible. Through gentleness, you create an environment where both of you can flourish, unburdened by the fear of rejection or judgment. Offer authenticity in return. Just as she seeks to understand you, so too must you offer yourself with sincerity. Stoicism teaches that authenticity is the foundation of integrity. Let your words align with your actions, your intentions with your deeds. As you reveal your own truths, you create a bridge of trust, a shared path where both can walk freely. Do not waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one, Marcus Aurelius urges. Let your authenticity be the proof of your character, and she will feel safe to reveal even more of herself in your presence. Cultivate shared growth. In Stoic philosophy, relationships are seen as a source of mutual improvement. A bond grounded in emotional understanding is not stagnant. It grows, evolves, and strengthens both individuals. Ask yourself, how can I inspire her to be her best self while allowing her to do the same for me? This does not mean perfection, but rather the shared pursuit of wisdom, resilience, and virtue. Together, you build a connection that withstands the trials of life. When you approach emotional understanding with the heart of a Stoic, you transform attraction into something deeper, something enduring. A woman who reveals her interest in you offers not just her presence but the possibility of partnership. To honor that offering, you must meet her with clarity, courage, and compassion. In the quiet dance of two souls discovering one another, remember this. It is not perfection that binds us, but the willingness to try, to grow, and to connect with unwavering sincerity. For in that effort lies the true beauty of human relationships. Let us move forward. As we conclude this reflection, let us pause and consider the wisdom that lies beneath the surface of human connection. A woman who is deeply attracted to you may not always declare it in words. Instead, she communicates through subtle actions, quiet gestures, and a presence that seeks to draw nearer to your own. To recognize these signs is not merely to observe but to appreciate, the first step in cultivating a bond rooted in virtue and mutual respect. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. In relationships, this beauty lies in the unnoticed moments, the unspoken glances, the small sacrifices, and the shared laughter that brightens even the dullest day. These are the stars in the constellation of connection, guiding you toward understanding and affection. Yet, the Stoic approach to such signs demands balance. Observe with clarity but without assumption. Engage with sincerity but without attachment. Love, like life, flourishes when approached with openness and intention. The signs she shows you are not guarantees but invitations, a chance to build something greater than fleeting attraction. As you navigate the delicate dance of connection, let your actions reflect your values. Be patient, be kind, and most importantly, be present. For in every interaction, you shape not only the bond you share but also the person you are becoming. So I leave you with this. When next you find yourself in the company of someone whose presence stirs something within you, pay attention. Not only to her actions but to your own. Are you prepared to honor her sincerity with your own? To meet her vulnerability with your strength? For in doing so, you not only understand her better, but you become a truer version of yourself. Let this be your path, a journey of observation, understanding, and virtue. And as you walk it, remember that the greatest connections are not built in haste but nurtured with care, patience, and wisdom. This is the way of the Stoic.